Yeah, what up, everybody? It's NYX, aka NX, or you can just call me X, but it's your boy. Yeah, your boy. Ooh. And this dusty motherfucker right here is
a simple man of simple pleasures, otherwise known as the Moose King, but that's just me, and we are the Dust Budnies. Getting back into another episode of Dream Daddy, because we fucking love it.
That's right. Plus, again, we're just waiting for new games.
He's through. Alright.
Shall I just jump in?
Oui.
Oui. Okay, dogs. We should probably get back to Damien and Hugo.
Yeah.
Right. Let me just fill this cup with cheese first, for the road.
Road cheese?
The best kind. We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of... I'm not even sure. Hang on the walls. Oh, geez.
What? Am I looking at here?
This is... this is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you? I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. It's a metaphor for the human condition. It reminds me of my childhood. It represents strife. It's a bud. You are all nostalgia. You are, man.
The gestures, the color. They remind me of my childhood, of my parents.
Intriguing that you discover something so personal in an image so non-specific, Mr. the God. May I ask you to say a little more? Certainly. Just kidding. It's a bud.
Certainly. These vivid, simple forms communicate a solemnity that is betrayed by the raw expressiveness.
That's raw.
Of the brushwork.
That wasn't raw. That was WWE. What are you doing?
That wasn't SmackDown. It was Raw, damn it.
Raw.
Which, in a way, speaks to the essential nature of human experience.
That was dramatic.
The scars left by the passage of time.
This man should have been a drama major.
The turmoil of contemporary life are both contextualized and deepened by the rose-colored echoes
pre-editable.
There you go, that. Pre-editable.
Pre-editable?
Editable.
Pre-editable! He's thinking about the cheese again! No. Joseph, give us the cheese!
Where's the weed at?
Oh?
What's that word?
Consciousness?
No.
Pre-edible. Pre-edible.
Edible?
Edible.
Edible.
Well, yeah, edible.
Edible. Okay. Pre-edible. Consciousness. The feeling!
Right? Slow down there, X. Do us a favor and keep it simple.
It's a butt.
Everyone else stares at the painting. Yes, that's definitely a butt.
Oh.
While a valid assessment, I can't help feeling your initial judgment may be closer to the artist's intention. Maybe you're just underestimating how much the artist likes butts. You are a servant of the Lord. We're all God's creatures, even butts.
Oh.
Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitization.
Wow. How do you figure that?
That's what it says on the play card.
Ooh.
Let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the gallery sampling some more.
Gallery?
You know what? I've already fucked up twice in the last minute, alright?
Gary.
We walk around to Gary, sampling some of the more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by them. What's the word? Realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. I could do that.
Liar.
Excuse me?
Oh my.
Hugo, not here. No. Come back here. The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him. You say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artist's skill to execute a piece even a fraction of as impressive as this one.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Art is the truest
Wait,
expression of the self.
what?
Art is the truest expression of the self, and it seems like your self is spad, so your art will be bad.
No. That's something you tell a child. You're tight, my guy. You're fucking pissed off right now that he said he could do that. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. You're lying. Don't you lie to my viewers.
Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point. Friend, he's not worth it. Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket. I'm sorry. I just love art very much.
We know, my guy.
I pat Hugo on the shoulder. You know what else would ease the mood? Is it cheese? No. It's wine and cheese.
Hey!
Co-signed.
The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actually wine and cheese.
Hey!
We got one last stop on the tour. You feeling up for it?
Is it gonna have any weird, or is it gonna be any weirder than this art?
Oh, it is absolutely weirder than this art.
You're near.
Let's do it.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Why am I being dragged?
Damien, Hugo, Joseph, and I walk over to a performance in the street. Several masked performers in leotard undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us.
Oh.
You're near. I mean, so, quick question.
Shoot.
What the fuck is happening?
I knew you were going to fill that in. I knew it. I second this question. Performance art.
What does it mean?
Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. the God.
Fear of existence?
The very humanity
Humanity
of being human. They really like screaming.
What do you think they're trying to say?
I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It's the purest expression of raw human emotion. It's art as catharsis. That's beautiful, Damien. So, what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I, really mean it? Damien fixes him with a hard stare. I was gonna start making fart noises, but based on the look on your face, that joke isn't gonna play well with the crowd. Wise.
Hey!
We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage.
I don't see no stage. I see myself outside.
Imagination.
No.
Yes, this game is all imagination. Yes, every single thing in this game is
I want my
imagination.
money back.
You didn't pay for this! I did.
I want his money back.
I don't. Keep it. I like this game.
No, I want it back.
That sucks.
I want to get more coffee. Phew! I think I'm all parted out.
Agreed. We all decide to walk home together. We make our way back to the cul-de-sac, tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around in my stomach.
Jesus Christ, I gotta say all this shit?
No, if you want, I'll read it then.
No.
Don't be lazy.
Fuck. I think what I've learned tonight, and not just what I've learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, it was alright. But what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese, which means I got diarrhea right now, guys. I gotta go inside.
The tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese.
It's the doggy. Yeah, baby, yeah.
It scrambles our...
Yeah, baby, yeah. Wax wings too close to the sun?
Oh,
Okay, Icarus.
Cheese wings? Those would melt in the sun too, and I feel like it's more appropriate imagery. Plus, it'd be delicious.
What the fuck is that word?
I'm gonna let you figure that out.
What the fuck is that word? Yo, I thought we were playing a game. Now I'm playing a fucking spelling bee, bro.
You said that like 3 times now.
Exactly.
Well, then learn English.
Nah, bro.
Learn high quality English.
I stopped reading back in school, which was not that long ago.
No.
A nice Emmentaler?
Possibly.
Emmentaler. Emmentaler? I don't know. Possibly.
Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint? I actually dabble in oils.
Yes,
I mostly
guys.
paint landscapes.
I'm an idiot. I suck at reading.
I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time.
Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to confess it.
I think I would focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions.
Fuck you.
For example, luchadors. I think I'd paint boats, seascapes, maybe some lighthouses. Mostly boats.
Really?
Ah,
Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favor of a long history of religious imagery and artwork. What? Boats are cool. What about you, X?
Oh, shit.
What would you paint? Food artistry, landscape, or tasteful nudes of the artist?
Art is a money-making business.
Oh, dear God.
I know what sells.
It's
baby.
true. We finally get to the cul-de-sac. All right, boys. Good art.
Good art.
Agreed.
hey,
See you guys around?
Nah, I mean, yeah.
Whether you want to or not, we're all neighbors after all. I head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over. Dad tip number 60. Never give up.
Welcome.
Never remember.
You've got dads.
So never give up, never remember.
Never remember.
So never give up on your beer
Damn it.
and drink to the point where you don't
No! That is not how that works!
Yeah, that's
No!
exactly how that works.
Not the slightest. Alright, pick your next dad.
I don't wanna.
You can go hang out with Robert, you can go hang out with Craig, Matt, Brian, Damien, Hugo, or Joseph.
Alright, I chilled with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These two I haven't chilled with yet.
So you want to hit up Matt or Brian? You don't have to go in any particular order, or go out with one just to cover all ground. You can pursue a second date. You can pursue a first date.
No
You can
dates.
pursue a second friendship allocation device.
I will break your head.
I've only got one.
Exactly my point.
Shit. I need that though for thinking.
No.
Are you sure?
Not if you keep up.
I can't help but feel like I'm being threatened.
What? It's not a threat, it's a problem.
Well said. Alright, well pick your dad, damn it!
Fine.
You can do whatever you want. Or
But I
whoever
wanna-
you want. Always pick whoever you want.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Oh, give me that. I'll give you that. Sit on this.
Well.
Fine. Message me.
Matt?
No, I want to chill with Matt.
That's what I'm saying. Do you want to hang out with Matt?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want Matt. I want to chill with Matt.
I want Matt. I already established Matt as the dad I would go with in this game because he has the Kingdom Hearts tattoo. Dad tip number 56. Go ask your mother. I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message.
Hey, man. Great getting to see you at the barbecue.
A minute or two later, I hear a ding, and I see Matt's response. Hey, dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. You want to come out?
Word, I'm
Think for a
down. What's the Soundgarden?
It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this?
Soul Patch.
Soul patch. That's true, you have a soul patch. Is it a soul patch? Technically?
Technically.
Because yeah. Yeah, man. Nice. While I'm
So do you.
I do. And the thing is, I like mine because it's like just in the beard is where the blonde is. So it's like it looks like a soul patch without actually being a soul patch. I love it. Hell yeah. While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever. Let's get out of our comfort zone. Oops. I log off a dad book and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning into the cult.
Oh no.
Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought I was cool. Oh god, other people thought I was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to
First off,
and mentally envision
all,
all of the airbrushed vans.
that's a lie. I
in
never
the
had a
parking
mullet
lot.
in my life. Never.
We should Photoshop that.
I
Yeah.
never had a mullet in my life.
How did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about a relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of the other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Did that jump over what was just said there? It seemed like it did, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, what's up?
Amanda, how do I be cool?
Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night.
No, seriously. Man invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've been to one since you were born.
Yeah, you have. You took me to one once when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens.
Oh God.
I tried so hard to forget.
The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot, and then you cried and screamed the whole time?
Dad, it was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it.
Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your Trapper Keeper.
Yeah.
How's
well,
a Trapper Keeper?
Alright, let me draw you back to...
Oh God,
You remember South Park? South Park actually had an episode about a Trapper Keeper. It's essentially a binder with like a zipper on it. You know, it's like a personal diary, but for more stuff. So you got folders and you got like places to
Oh,
put
I
things.
used to have one of those.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah.
You remember I used to
Yeah. Yeah. And that was essentially a Trapper Keeper.
And you could put your notebook in there.
Yeah, you
and
had
all that
pens
shit.
you could put in there. Yeah, man.
It's basically a zipper binder.
Yeah, and that's pretty the most accurate way to put it.
Trapper Keeper. Who the hell calls it that?
It's just, honestly, it's just a brand name. It really doesn't even, like, outside of a zipper binder, that's literally what it is, but Trapper Keeper's what they chose to call it.
Zipper binder.
Right, zipper binder, Trapper Keeper. Why Trapper Keeper? It's not trapping any keeps, it's not keeping any traps.
You know what that means?
What?
That means I could create one of my own brand, zipper binder.
Zipper binder, right? Make a killing. Put it in the...
Hashtag is already copyrighted. Don't
Yeah,
you
yeah.
dare.
But in the meantime, guys, brush that dust off your shoulders. Brush that dust off that beautiful ass subscribe button. If you really like what we do here, then comment, ring that bell, and drop us a tip on Patreon. Watch the dust fall in these scrolling comments. Comment? Comment? No? Well, we'll see you guys in the next day. All I pace.
Gotcha!